Well, the court haven't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction have to be established first. I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about. There's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
All right, guys. This judge absolutely loses it on this smug sovereign citizen, and it's honestly hilarious. This guy's in court facing 17 charges. Yeah, 17. And he's pulling the classic sovereign citizen stunt, claiming he doesn't recognize the court's authority like that's somehow going to make the charges vanish. He's got his whole script memorized, and won't stop talking no matter how many times the judge tells him to. So do you think this guy is genuinely crazy, or is he just trying to waste everyone's time in hopes of a retrial? Let's dive in and watch this sovereign citizen disaster unfold.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What is your middle name? Can you remove your hat, please? And your scarf. What is your middle name, Mr. Garner?
Errol.
Earl?
No.
Mr. Garner, do you want to offer on these or you want to go to trial?
I would like to know what the charges are.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus James Earl Garner. Case number SP 11004335, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11695. Those are driving license expired. Misdemeanor, no insurance, insurance misdemeanor, thank you, and an improper plate misdemeanor, all of them punishable by maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169507, counts 1 and counts 2, expired license and no insurance misdemeanor, both punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169521, same improper plates, same punishment, $500 and 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. SP 1223079, driver license suspended. SP 1273761, SP 1927512. 3 of those tickets are all punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1547006, counts 1, counts 2, and counts 3. Those are civil infractions. SP 1547407, counts 1 and counts 2. Count 1 being a driver license suspended repeat offender. This one is in warrant status, probably an old case that he didn't pay. SP 800104, counts 1 and counts 2. 1 being an unregistered untitled. He owes $1,194 on that. And SP and count 2 of that is a drug while licensed improper. It looks like he has a $114 fine on that. State of Michigan versus James Earl Garner, case number SX 36268561. That is a drug while license expired. And that will be $500 maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, please state your name for the record.
First off, I do have a couple.
You got to state your name first. You got to state your name first.
No,
Let's start there.
Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. I think Mr. Garner is going to represent himself. Am I correct, Mr. Garner?
So this guy's facing 17 charges and now refuses a lawyer. Makes total sense, right? I'm genuinely curious, though, how do these sovereign citizens even think like this? Who's recruiting them? Is there some secret meeting where they all learn to say, "I do not consent to being governed," and just hope it works? It's wild because the law literally gives you the right to an attorney, and this dude's like, "Nah, I got this," standing in front of a judge who's clearly seen it all before. But seriously, where do people even find this stuff? Are they just scouring YouTube? Or maybe they stumble across my videos and think, "Yeah, this will totally work." And just a heads up for anyone thinking of going down this path. Don't, because I've never seen a single sovereign citizen actually win a case. Anyway, let's dive back in.
Who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about.
State of Michigan, City of Detroit.
Okay, well, if that's the case, there's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
We want to do it.
Drawing my name from the record on that one. Thank you.
I know. How do you want to proceed, Mr. Garner? You set the matter. I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Either set the matter for trial, or I'll wait for the city to give you an offer. What do you want to do?
Well, the court hasn't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction, the jurisdiction has to be established first, and there's no jurisdiction established. And once jurisdiction is challenged, that must be settled before charges can be brought.
All right. Do you want to put that in a motion, sir?
As far as I'm concerned, any and all charges must be dismissed because there is no complaining witness, and the state cannot be.
I'm not gonna listen. If that's your motion, I'm gonna deny the motion. Okay. So all we're gonna do now, we're not gonna keep going back and forth. Either you take an offer or you set the matter for trial. Which one do you want?
Respectfully, in order for this to continue, there must be a complaining witness, and the state cannot be a complaining witness. Now, if I'm entitled to a fair trial, the law states there must be a victim. I'm just requesting, who is the victim? Who did I injure?
The citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
The state cannot be a victim. And if that's the case,
I said the citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
If that's the case,
Mr. Garner, can we just go into a breakout room and then maybe I can give you a little bit of advice to assist you with moving forward? Would you?
Saying, respectfully, right before completely getting hostile with the judge does not make that word mean what he thinks it does. This guy is way out of line, and honestly, Judge Perkins really needs to step in here, because at this point it feels like the sovereign citizen is running the courtroom, making up his own rules, and talking over the judge. I know I rant about Zoom courts and how they save money, but when you're dealing with these sovereign citizens, you really need to have them in person. Once they're face to face, this act usually disappears. It might linger for a few, but for the average person thinking about playing sovereign citizen, they're not going to try it in person. It's just too embarrassing. Do you guys think the judge should be more forceful, or is he handling it well? Let me know in the comments, but let's dive back in.
On a trial date, or you want an offer? Those are really your only two options.
Okay, since we are on the record, all I'm asking for is the
Okay, one last time. Now listen, here's how it's gonna go from this point on. If you don't answer the question that I asked specifically, then I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court, and we're gonna move from that point on, right?
So you're telling me,
Mr. Garner, we're not gonna have a conversation. Stop, sir. Now, that's the last time I'm going to ask you to speak
on the law. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right.
I'm asking.
gonna hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order. I've asked him repeatedly to not interfere or add any extra commentary to this case. I've given him ample time to answer the court's question, and he continues to refuse to do so. So now I'm going to hold you in contempt, and I'm going to sentence you to 30 days Wayne County Jail, no early release.
So that means that the court is just going to violate my rights because I'm defending myself? Is that what I'm hearing?
30 days, Wayne County Jail, no early release. That'll give you some chance and some time to read up on your rights, okay? Fill out the contempt papers, Madam. So I'm going to order you to turn yourself in today, Mr. Garner, to start that jail time, okay?
So I have a question.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Turn yourself in to the Wayne County Jail today.
So the court is going to be in direct violation of my...
That's more like it. Honestly, I rarely see Judge Perkins hand out contempt, so it was actually satisfying to finally see him do it, even if it was a bit overdue. I mean, the guy was straight up testing the limits and definitely had it coming. Judge Perkins had to remind him how things actually work in the courtroom, and I don't blame him at all for doing so. Now this sovereign citizen is claiming the judge violated his rights, which, let's be real, is the standard move when they realize they're backed into a corner. It's hilarious how they always pull the rights violation card the second the judge calls them out for not following court orders. Like, dude, you're the one making a scene. Don't blame the judge for your mess. It's wild how they think this stuff will work, especially given how little legal knowledge they clearly have. The judge isn't here for your rant about sovereignty or whatever, and that's exactly why this guy is ending up where he is. I know people have different takes on these sovereign citizens, but like I said earlier, it's just so hard to understand where they're coming from. Who even taught them this stuff? And why are they still doing it when it literally never works? Anyway, let me know what you thought about this court hearing in the comments below. I'm going to wrap this one up. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.